friend of mine, Francesco, has been haunted by something malicious and evil to the point where it has viciously attacked him. It has continued to taunt him and cause terrible things to occur in his home. Today, we attempt to make contact and fight back.
What the hell is that?
It's saying something, but I can't hear it. Alright, we've had enough with you. We're not playing your games anymore. But you felt it. You physically felt it, right?
Yeah, I had a mark on my chest.
And you've had like lamps thrown at you before?
Yeah, I've had a lamp thrown at me and my buddy Jesse.
Was it from this house?
That house.
The other house?
Yeah. Oh! Yo, something's there. He's waiting for us there.
The word demon comes from the Greek word daimon. As far as the Greeks and the Romans were concerned, daimon refers to a wide range of spiritual beings.
Demonology is the study of demons, which are essentially evil spirits that have the ability to influence the physical world, including ourselves, animals, and observable events.
I've seen black shadow people and stuff like that. I've had my lamp thrown. It's like I was handed a family old curse or something, like here, this is your burden.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Francesco.
Angelo.
How are you?
Great.
Alright guys, so welcome back to a new haunted adventure. This one's going to be a little bit different. We've actually rented a random house here that is not supposed to be haunted. Most of the time we go to haunted places, but this one we're doing completely different. If you guys have been around long enough, you probably remember my friend Frank. We've basically known each other for like, I don't know, 12, 13 years now, and ever since I've known you, you've always had this really crazy demonic haunting. So basically we have the idea that we're going to come to a neutral location, which would be this one. As far as we know, this place is not haunted, has no haunted history, nothing like that. And we're going to do a little bit of experimenting, pretty much like a full-on investigation. I have literally every single tool that I own that I could possibly think of using, we have with us tonight. I already got the SLS camera over there sitting and recording us as we speak. So if we capture anything, we're gonna get it on camera. We do have Steve also with us. You guys probably remember him. He helped us film a Randonautica video not too long ago. He is behind the camera. He has his own YouTube channel as well, so you can go and follow him there. I'll leave the link in the description below. Anything you wanted to plug in the meanwhile? Instagram? Oh, you got hacked anyway.
Yeah,
so
my Instagram's not good.
You can't follow Frank on anything because he's not...
Follow me on Facebook.
Sure. I don't know if you want that, but...
Did Frank donate his hair to you? Like, what's going on here?
What hair? What are you talking about? This is my natural hair. It's beautiful. What's wrong with it?
There's so much volume.
Oh man, that was actually making me sweat. So.
Business in the front, party in the back.
Yeah, exactly. All right, you guys ready?
Let's give her a go.
I don't know if I'm even ready for this one.
Let's see what happens.
But, yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, so we're just gonna jump right into it and just start off with the Ouija board. Frank has been telling me for a long time, he's like, I'll do anything, I just don't want to do a Ouija board. So we're gonna do the complete opposite of what he wants to do, and we're gonna start off with the Ouija board. You ready? He's not saying no. I'm just joking. So let's talk about what's kind of been happening. It's been a long time now that this has been sort of. I'm gonna put this away.
Yeah, that thing's scary.
Okay, so we'll just leave that there for now. If it flies across the room, that's cool too. Okay, so where do we start? So, for those of you, I guess, who haven't heard this story before, we have told the story. There's a lot of like moving parts. It's kind of crazy. A lot of crazy ass shit that's happened to you.
Definitely unexplainable to most.
So when did it start?
As far as I can remember as a kid.
Yeah.
So like, even as a kid, I used to see something in between my parents sleeping, smiling back, demon-looking thing, black eyes, pointy teeth.
Yeah.
And then I've had situations where I've been pinned to my bed as a kid where I actually woke up in the middle of the night and there was something laying beside me.
Yeah.
So I like froze and rolled over. I mean, I was a little kid at the time. I think I was 9 years old. I've seen black shadow people and stuff like that. I've had my lamp thrown, which was probably one of the worst ones. I had a friend there with me where it got thrown at both of us.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, things going flying, pillows, blankets, banging,
Wow.
my bed depressing.
Yeah.
Like,
so basically, like a lot of poltergeist type activity.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've experienced that before as well. It's relatively less common than just kind of like normal hauntings that we witnessed or we might have caught on camera before. So yours is obviously pretty intense. Do you know why? Like what?
Don't know exactly why.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, since I was basically born, I can remember something bothering me and tormenting me, so I don't know exactly why. I mean, I was born and cursed. I don't know.
That's so weird.
Right? It's like,
I don't know.
it's like I was handed a family old curse or something. Like, here, this
Yeah.
is your burden.
Yeah, I think you
So-
kind of like had some speculation about that.
About witchcraft
and
and stuff
as a
like that.
possibility somebody may have done witchcraft somewhere down
To
the
my
line.
family, yes.
And you kind of just don't know if like that's 100% where it's coming from or somewhere
It's-
something just decided to attach itself to you
Yeah.
at some point, which
Or,
is
I mean, maybe there's something in the house that we don't know it's connected to.
yeah.
I mean, there's
But-
things that...
So ever since you were a kid and up until now, it's moved with you.
Yeah.
Everywhere you've gone, it's always
Yeah.
followed you.
Any house
Yeah.
I've been in, it's
So
been there.
I think that it's kind of hard to say that it would be the location or the house,
Oh.
especially because you guys built your own
Yeah,
house.
no,
right?
it's
There's
definitely following a body.
Yeah, and
Mainly
it's always
me.
been the same thing. It's never
Yeah.
really changed.
Yeah.
Right. So, I don't know. Tell us like your top 3 craziest experiences.
Top 3 craziest. So, me and one of my ex-girlfriends, we were sitting in my room, and we were just talking, whatever, and all of a sudden it was just like, bang, right on the edge of the bed, the whole edge of the bed depressed, like me and her both jumped up, like what the hell, like the whole bed just went whoop. And so that one was pretty crazy. I had another occurrence with my ex. I was on the phone with her. My sister was coming to pick me up, and I walked out of my room because I heard the front door open. Nobody else was home. I walked past my laundry room, and all of a sudden I seen something there, and I go back, and there's this figure in the black robe with black eyes, pointy teeth that I explained, and it literally flashed in front of me, punched me, and was gone. And I was on the phone with somebody at this point, so I couldn't explain that. It sounded crazy.
Yeah.
Another time, I had my lamp thrown at me. That was with another friend that was with me. So I didn't experience that by myself. That somebody else was there for that.
Yeah.
And my lamp's 3 pieces. So you have the shaft, you have the bulb part, and you have the lampshade that's screwed on. All of it was disassembled and ripped from the wall. That's about 8 feet it was thrown to my door.
Was it actually like attached to the wall? Or
No,
just
it
on the-
freestanding, but plugged in.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
unless there was some sort of super electrical charge that sent that thing
Yeah,
flying,
I don't see how that would be.
I don't know. I can't explain that, man.
That would be quite the electric shock, I guess. you
Yeah,
could
I
say.
think everything in the house would have fried.
Yeah, exactly. that literally just, I don't know. There's no. So a lot of times, like when you tell me all these crazy stories, because I think I've pretty much heard majority of it, as far as you can remember, anyways. And it's like, there's no plausible way to explain what the hell is happening, right?
None whatsoever.
But you said that you've seen it. Can you describe in detail like what it looks like?
black robed figure, sharp pointy teeth, black eyes, long nose. I guess your basic demon ideology of what you would imagine it would
Did it
look
have,
like.
hair? Did it?
Had the cloak on, so it had like the hoodie on and stuff. So I couldn't see that.
Yeah.
But I've also had other things that I've captured, pictures wise. I mean, maybe we can include those later on in the video if I can find them.
Definitely.
And there's even somebody in a tuxedo that with my dog standing there growling in the shadows, and I happened to take a picture, and I caught this entity there. And I mean, my dog's the one that alerted me, and I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
The only way I seen it was that picture. So.
Has anybody else seen it?
My niece has been having bad experiences.
Right. Yeah. Wanna maybe explain a little?
So my niece actually lives in Italy, so she's not even like close or whatever. And this thing used to follow my sister as well, which is my niece's mom. And so now my niece has explained she's been hearing voices, she's had things going off and on her, like full blown, I guess, poltergeist experience, you could say. And she's even messaged me asking me what to do and stuff like that. You know, I explained as best as I can to try and help her to stay clear-minded and stuff. And then her friend is also having some really bad experiences. So, I mean, I don't know if it's going down the family and bouncing back and forth between all of us, but
that's interesting. It's kind of like
it's kind of making it
going from person to person to person. Who knows really why? I guess that's the real question. So you said your sister was followed. When did it start for her?
My sister, when she was younger, she actually had dreams of killing me.
Oh.
And this was because of she actually got partially possessed. So that's how it started for her, and it kind of migrated from her being not possessed to like.
So how did she get possessed?
I don't know how she got possessed.
Yeah, nobody really knows like
that
what
part
happened.
unknown.
Yeah, but there are actual like. I remember when we were talking to a cousin once, she mentioned that there was recordings.
She had some of the audio recordings.
Because they had to have her exercised at some point. So they have actual recordings on like a micro cassette. Now your cousin's obviously not
around.
She's around. She's alive, but she's just not nearby. So it's kind of hard to get these micro cassette players and then also the actual player itself to play the cassettes. So, but apparently from what we've heard, people who were there, people who've heard the recordings, you can hear her speaking in tongues, things that nobody understands what the hell she's saying. She was apparently floating off the.
She's levitated off the bed,
like typical Exorcist movie.
And none of this is made up. Like this is 100%.
Yeah, like people like first eyewitnesses, like actually
this is all
physically
real.
Witness this. And I know a lot of people in your family don't really like to openly talk about what happened.
No, yeah.
Because it was just crazy.
Yeah.
And even you before, I remember that you were like, oh, I don't know if I really want to talk about this. Like we're talking like years ago. Because you thought people would think you were crazy. Up until we did our first video together and you kind of realized like, wow, like people are either really curious about what it is that's happening, try to figure out why it's happening, try to find ways to kind of
help. There's a lot of good advice that came through it.
And there's a lot of people too that I found who are having something similar happening to them.
Yeah.
So maybe there's, in a way,
a relation maybe.
Could be a relation, or maybe like maybe we can kind of figure out a way to make it stop. When we did the first investigation was at like, I think it was like 3:30 in the morning. It was at your house, and we got some really weird stuff. We had an audio recorder we left on his bed. We had left the house and gone into the garage area of your house, and there was really weird sounds. You remember that?
Yeah,
right?
you hear breathing and footsteps.
Yeah, as if somebody was literally walking around his room trying to open up drawers or whatever it was. So what we're going to do is we're leaving the room for a bit. I'm going to leave the recording device here on the bed. And if you have anything to say, speak into it. So we knew 100% something was there. And we managed to get rid of it at least for a while, temporarily, but it always seems to come back no matter what it is that you do.
You kind of reminded me of another time. This was more recent, like I think this was less than a year ago. And I was in bed around 2 o'clock in the morning, and I could hear what sounded like somebody walking with boots outside my room door, like back and forth.
I think I remember you.
Remember, I think I called you out this, like freaking out actually.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, get it on recording, and then it like ran. I heard.
Yeah.
And then that was it. Like as soon as you said get it on recording, and I went there, it made sure that it stopped. So like.
So what type of stuff? You said you tried stuff to make it stop. What kind of stuff have you tried?
Like willing it away and.
Like just telling it to leave. I know we've done that using, you know, the name of God and Jesus, and it actually worked for a period of time.
But we even had priests come by, you know, do the holy oil and bless the house and all the different entrances and this and that. And it seems to ward it off for a while, but it seems to wear off at some point, and somehow it's just like, hey man, what's up? You missed me?
Yeah.
So it's like...
I don't know. A lot of people have even suggested maybe it's a jinn. Right.
Right. Somebody has said it could be a jinn.
For those of you who don't know what jinns are, some people would compare a jinn to a demon. It's actually not. It's different from a demon. Jinns are essentially, some people would classify them depending on what what faith you follow. They would say that they're more extraterrestrial type creatures that are amongst us humans that we cannot see. But they're essentially, their whole existence is to mess with us and cause chaos in a way. Demons are a little bit different because they're basically like, you know, the Antichrist, Lucifer, you know, evil angels, so to say, right? Angels that lost their wings and became demons and went to hell, and they once in a while surface and come after us for whatever reason. I think that's probably a little more plausible than a jinn, just because it seems to have a lot more energy and force than
it can get aggressive at times.
Jinn that I've heard, right? So you said that if you provoke it, it shows itself. But what kind of like...
Like when I've actually done this in front of my parents, and we were living in my sister's house while we were building our house. Mm-hmm. And I said, look, if I start insulting this thing and getting vulgar with it, like I would start sweating. Like full blown, it was like I had a fever within seconds. And nobody could explain it, because how do you explain just saying things into the air about something and then all of a sudden you're hotter than a furnace? I can't explain it. Yeah. Does it happen now? I don't know. I haven't really tested the theory, so...
Yeah. I mean, we can try it out and see what happens. You also mentioned that if you're angry, that kind of, or if there's like some sort of conflict going on.
Yeah, it seems to stir on bad energy. Like things tend to happen after bad things.
Yeah, so if you have like a bad experience or a bad day or whatever, that seems to make it heighten. It kind of seems like it's
like it charges it.
Yeah, almost like it wants to play a game with you using that sort of energy in a way.
I mean, it's disguised itself as a little girl.
Okay. Yeah. See, there's so much to the story that we're like trying to unpack everything. But
it's
we could
so
probably
much
literally sit here for like 4 hours talking about this. I'm just trying to get like, you know, as much of the main stuff as possible, just to kind of give the audience and obviously us an idea of what it is that we're dealing with, what we're working with. So yeah, like I said, we do have a bunch of stuff at will that we're pretty much able to use. We'll be doing a little bit of an experiment. We have the main camera for now. Maybe we'll shut the lights off later on, go completely night vision, and see if that changes our experience. Yeah, but wish us luck. Hopefully nobody gets possessed, because we don't want that.
It's gonna be me.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So do we even have like a name for this thing? We've always called it asshole. Are we sticking with that?
Yeah, asshole demon,
Yeah, I think that's...
asshole demon's good.
A relatively...
Yeah.
I think it's a good name, right?
Yeah, he's an asshole.
He's an asshole, so it fits.
It works.
But let's get started setting up all our tools and see what the hell happens.
Let's have some fun, yeah?
Yeah. Say your prayers. Let's go. Alright guys, so I literally brought pretty much every single tool that I could possibly think of, like I had mentioned. I am missing my EMF meter because I lent it out to Alberto the other day when we went to the haunted asylum, and I think he left it on the ledge there, and we both just completely forgot to get it. So the EMF meter is now one with London Asylum, but we do have other stuff. I got our handy dandy night vision camera set up here. Frank.
Ah.
One sec. How do you... That was disgusting. So, how do you feel about filming yourself naked?
Oh, I'm game.
Oh,
Yeah, let's do this, yeah.
Okay, let's do this. So, a lot of stuff has happened to you while you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to set up the night vision camera later on tonight. Basically run the battery out completely. Maybe we'll capture something. I don't know. I wish I had 2 night vision cameras, but unfortunately I only have 1. So we could film both of ourselves, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. So
Wow.
one will have to be good enough.
Let's hope it sticks to me and not to you.
Yeah, so what else do we have here? Okay, so we got a whole bunch of different stuff that we're going to try out here. We have obviously our usual cat balls. We got our REM pod. We might as well just set that up now.
Oh, there's one here.
No, not yet. That's because I'm holding it. So, REM pod either of you guys probably don't know how this works. Does it? Do you?
Kind of new to that.
Okay. So basically what a REM pod is it sends out an EMF frequency. If the frequency is broken by getting close to it, which is what the different light sensors are, the closer you go, you'll notice the sensors go off. Right?
Ah.
So if something goes near it, it will go off and notify us that something is there. Maybe we can try first off with that. You want to maybe... I'll try and command it first. So
Alright.
let's see if this works. Alright, asshole demon. We have something here with a red light on the floor. You could probably see it. We can't see you. We know you can see us. Do you actually feel like there's a presence around?
A little bit.
A little bit?
A little bit, yeah.
It's maybe a little bit light right now.
Yeah.
Alright.
But asshole might have intrigued it a little bit.
Maybe.
Maybe asshole did it, yeah.
Alright, you piece of shit, asshole demon. Come towards this red light and maybe show us that you're here.
I mean, we already have pictures of you, so what else are you afraid of?
Yeah, I love how you were like looking over there as if you know it's like standing there.
Well, I don't know. I feel like over there is the way to look to
where
speak right
where
now.
it most likely would be.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, maybe you try commanding it and see if it makes a difference.
Well, I mean, he just asked you. I'm gonna ask you too. So stop being a little prick. Come, touch our little device. I mean, we've already seen you. We already know you're around. You hear that?
Yeah.
It sounded like a few taps coming from over there.
Were you afraid of us all of a sudden? I would say that's probably highly unlikely.
Yeah, last time it was laughing through the voice box, remember?
Yeah. No? Okay. Ugh. That's just me. So I do have a couple of different cat balls, as you can see. It takes a little bit of motion for them to go off. You guys have probably seen these in other videos that we've done, other investigations. I guess let's just kind of randomly place them. Do you usually have like an idea of where it is?
No. Normally it's just
No.
kind of like walk into a room and like you get that eerie feeling, like an energy. You just sense the energy, like
Yeah.
it comes around you.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's
All
really
right.
weird.
Well, come and let us know that you're here.
Let's see.
Maybe you're here somewhere. If this will stay here, I guess. We do have the SLS camera going there as well, so if anything pops up on that, we will see if there's a figure. What, trying to stay quiet tonight or what?
Maybe it's too bright.
You think so?
Maybe it finds it too bright.
Does it normally work better in the darkness?
There's normally more action in the dark with this
Yeah?
thing. Yeah, definitely in the dark.
Huh, okay.
I think
guess,
almost every time has been in the dark except for maybe like 3 experiences.
Yeah. That's interesting.
So-
Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go lights out.
You
You want to do night vision or just like one light with the camera? What do you think will work better? Complete darkness?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. All right, senor. Cut the lights. Oh. That was deceiving. There we go. That's better. Ooh, so spooky.
Dance party, skeleton dance party.
It's still picking you guys up too. That's great. Yeah, so we got the SLS is still working. What are you doing, Frank? What are you doing? Oh my god.
Just dancing.
Okay. All right. So
Alright, what's the plan?
I guess we'll try and instigate this mother. All right, you hear me, mother? We're here. We're ready for you. Come on.
It's nice and dark the way you like it.
Yeah. Come on, show yourself. We know you're here. Take the reins, Frank. Try and call it out.
Hey, asshole. Why are you good to bother me when nobody's around, but when somebody's around, you can bother me, or won't bother me? Come out. Say you're more powerful than everybody, so what are you afraid of?
I love how Steve just looks like he's a little ball on the screen right now.
Scribble
He's all
ball.
jumbled up.
I'm surprised this thing catches it so good in the dark.
What? That?
Like my movements and stuff.
Oh yeah. It's an IR. It's got IR lights or whatever. It actually sounds like a little beam.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when was the last time you've had something happen?
It's been a few months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's strange how that happens. How it's like it'll come and it's like non-stop.
Yeah, it just
Like
decides
day
to
after night, and then it just
take a
stops for
break.
while. Yeah.
And then, like, when I think, oh, hey, everything's good.
Yeah.
It's been a while. He's like, hey, it's been a while.
But like you said, you mentioned that it's been bothering your niece, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's like moving, which is kind of interesting too because that's in Italy.
Right. That's not
Right?
even, like,
Yeah.
legitimately close by any
Yeah,
means.
that's like other part of the earth
Yeah.
from us.
So,
I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache actually.
that's funny. So am I.
Are
Right
you?
behind the eyes.
Huh. Me too.
Yeah.
Steve? Anything?
I'm okay, but it's hard to point the camera in this direction. The
Oh, because of the iris.
the light from the Kinect
yeah,
is.
Here, I'll come stand up. Right
Yeah.
Maybe we should move the REM pod more over here.
Yeah, maybe in the hallway might be better.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's going off!
Boom. Okay.
There we go.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, sometimes it just takes a
Second to reset.
So we have this device here, like I said.
Just gotta go close. You don't even gotta touch it.
Heard something down there.
Come on, make a little noise then. Move a ball. Everybody likes a little light.
Anything at all.
I have rooms where I think I heard the tapping earlier.
You know what was weird was I felt like cold. but like just behind the ear.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm kind of like putting my arm in the room because it's
drafty.
like no, it's warm.
Huh.
Dude, come in here. It's literally like super warm. Like there's nothing cold.
Oh wow, this room's actually very warm.
Like it's actually warm.
This is probably warmer than the rest of the house. Wow.
Yeah, because I think I can hear a vent somewhere, so.
Yeah, might have the furnace close to the side.
Probably, so it's definitely not that.
No,
it's
that's
weird.
really warm in there, actually. Weird. No, don't want to play.
Not yet. Maybe it's too early.
It'd be too early. What time is it?
It is 9 o'clock.
It might be too early.
We started early tonight, so
Tonight's
we'll
an
have
early
to
start.
wait. We'll have to wait a little bit and see. I am already starting to get a headache. I'm feeling like cold around here for some reason. It's really weird. Like even as I turn now, it's like my right arm is getting cold.
Which is weird because that side is the hot side.
Right.
Very hot, might I add. That room is a little extra warm, people.
Yeah. Huh. Are you in the room? Come on, make it go off.
Maybe you're just scared being in between us all. Now it's on the side, so why not take a chance? Say hello. I'm sure a lot of people want to see you.
Are you in the kitchen? Why don't you move something? Why are you hiding?
Bang around a couple things. Have some fun with it.
All right. Well, we'll take a break for a little bit, and then maybe you'll decide to finally come and play.
Take a few minutes and
Yeah.
recoup.
Yeah. All right. Oh, now you stop?
Come on.
Excuse me.
Excuse you. Rude. I told you
It was.
I
legit
said
just-
this was gonna go
it was
off,
just
right?
Going off on it.
at
It
some
happened.
point. Yeah.
It happened.
Maybe if we're not looking at it. Okay, everybody just mind their own business.
Okay. Back to what we were doing.
Just chilling, you know, watching your
SLS.
skeletal on the SLS. So it begins?
I guess 9:30 is late enough.
I guess.
And in the light.
Yeah. Where'd you go? Come on.
Come on, you got caught now. Now we
Yeah.
You have been defined as booked.
Huh. Okay.
Weird.
Yeah. I didn't even have time to set up the camera properly. It just started going off.
Yeah, as soon as you grabbed it, it's like, see you
Yeah.
later.
So, dowsing rods? You can ask simple questions, yes or no, making it, letting it know, cross the rods for yes, uncross for no, sort of thing. Alright.
So, should I give a question a go? Or you got something you want to start with?
I can start first. How would you like to do the dowsing rods after?
We can give it a shot.
See what happens if Frank uses the dowsing rods. So I would just like to make everybody know that Frank is single and ready to mingle. If anybody's interested, hit him up. We're from Brampton, Ontario, Canada. If anybody's around, and
Just reply to the pinned comment.
yes,
there you go.
Exactly. Just reply to the pinned comment, and let us know.
Actually, you should turn it into a giveaway. We're giving away Frank.
Yes.
Subscribe, leave a comment, and share the video on your Facebook.
Exactly. Perfect.
You could win the Frank giveaway.
And a demon on the side.
Okay. So, here we go, demon. Make these move. Come on. Oh, it's not working. Oh, there. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Okay. So, question number 1. Cross the rod if you think Frank is sexy.
Well, that's a good thing to ask a demon.
Alright, on a serious note. Is there anyone here with us? Cross the rods if you're here.
I guess I'll take
That's
that
cross.
as a yes.
That's the definite cross.
Okay. Huh.
And it's still moving.
And
That's a lot of force.
still crossing.
I've never felt any force on these like that before. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's because I'm here.
Alright, yeah. Uncross the rods, please. Uncross the rods.
Wow.
Right.
It's progressive.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try and straighten these out a little bit. Whoever's here with us, are you after Frank? Cross the rods if you're after Frank.
This is a guaranteed cross. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Cross the rods if you're after Frank. There you go.
Stop doing it. Why you
Jesus.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay, uncross the rods.
Why are you crossing more? It's that aggressive for me, eh?
I know.
It really wants me.
you. It definitely wants you, whatever it is.
It's even pointing at me.
Yeah, I know. I can't get it, literally cannot get it to uncross. Uncross the rods, please.
Like it's directly like
Yeah, like it literally does not want to uncross
Like,
the rods.
wants to
Uncross
aim
the
at me.
rods, come on.
come on back the other way, yeah. That'll be nice.
Uncross the rods. Oh my god. Alright. How about you ask a question? Whatever you want to ask.
Do you want to harm me? Oh, that was too fast. Come on now.
Cross the rods if you want to harm Frank.
I don't even think you had to tell it that time. Kind of just wanted to do it.
Alright, uncross the rods. Uncross the rods, please. There we go. Using these rods, can you point where you are? Point where you are in the room. Are you dead ahead of me? Cross the rods if so. It's sort of like over there. I don't know if it's like on the couch or behind the couch or...
Beside me. Who knows?
Could be. Let me try from the... You hear that?
I did.
That was like a... It sounded like something like scratched the door or the
It was
wall.
like a
or something.
click or a
Yeah.
tap or.
There's a thermostat back here, but no, that was the door.
Huh. Maybe we caught that in the frame.
Yeah, so you hear if I like...
Yeah.
It was the door.
So the door moved.
Yeah, what's moving the door then?
Yeah, right?
There's no draft in here, that's for sure.
No.
Cross the rods if it was you who moved the door. There's a cold draft coming from my right. Did you guys feel anything?
Not over here.
No? There's definitely something here. Again, using these rods, point where you are in the room.
It's kind of the same spot I pointed from the
Yeah.
other angle you were at.
It's like the left one doesn't really want to move. It's just kind of swaying, but the right one, my right hand,
It's like the direction.
it's like it's getting pulled right where Steve is standing, or where the coach is, I guess. What's that?
Keeps sounding like little creaking footsteps or
Right?
something, yeah.
That was weird. I don't know if my eyes were just playing tricks on me, but for like 2 seconds, and then I blinked. There was like this weird stream of light that shot from the ceiling down. Okay. You wanna try?
Beams of light are always good.
Yeah.
Let's see.
The couch, right?
Yeah.
It had enough time to reset. It shouldn't have gone that long. I mean, it could have just been resetting. I don't know. I'm just trying to debunk it, but if you're still there, do that again.
These things are just crossing on their own and pointing to the "Are you still there?" You can uncross the bars now. Oh, that's creepy. That's a little creepy. All right. Are you behind Steve? If you're behind Steve, cross the bars. Oh,
They crossed.
looks like it's behind you, buddy. And the green more so. Okay, look at them cross now. Okay, okay.
Well, if you're behind him, prove it. Make that thing with the red light go off.
It's funny because the rod just pointed at that as soon as you said that.
The red light?
The right rod. It went from all the way to the right to
Yeah.
exactly at that device.
It's just strange how I put it right down there and it just kept going. I mean, it could have just been doing a reset like that, or maybe not. I don't know.
That's weird.
Yeah. It's getting a lot colder in here. You guys have been complaining it was cold.
Yeah.
I was feeling really hot to the point where I was almost sweating, and now I'm starting to feel really, really cold.
I feel like it's getting colder and colder.
It is, yeah.
Is that you cooling things down? Okay. Cool. Just so everybody knows, I've never used these before, so
Yeah.
like this is all like.
I mean, the main thing is as long as you focus and you try and stay as steady as possible and like
Yeah.
mentally focus. But for you, it's like crossing instantaneously.
Yeah,
it's
it's
really
like
fast.
as soon as I ask a question, no matter if I
Yeah.
move or not, like it's responding. So it's waiting for another one, I'm assuming, because it just did it itself or it uncrossed it.
Do you want us to leave? Cross the rods if you want us to leave.
Kind of looks like a yes.
Kinda.
Yes, you get
I heard that.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
that. Well, I mean, it's going to want us to leave. Yeah. Okay. You're reassuring that for me, are you? All right. Cool. Can you uncross the bars, please? Oh, come on. That's too fast. That was too, like, what? Alright. Oh, Steve. Seems to like you all of a sudden. That's up.
Dude, it's literally like
It's,
moving
like, following
as,
Steve.
Yeah, as he's approaching, they're both
What
literally
the hell?
following him. Why? Why are you doing that?
Okay. It's literally following our camera guy,
Let me
guys.
get the spirit box.
Like, this is...
Yeah, that's weird.
It's, like, accurately following his position.
Why don't you follow me?
Oh, right. Oh.
Okay.
Don't test it.
Don't test me.
It's basically going both you now.
Wow.
It's got one at Steve and one, like...
Okay.
Okay, reset, yeah. Oh, why did you do that so fast? Alright, so this is working too well right now. Scarily well.
Fuck, I literally have chills.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I'm
My
so
spine.
cold.
And you got a sweater on.
I'm literally like, dude, I'm prepared for this weather. Like, it's a cold day, but like in here, when we first got here, it was so hot in here. Now it's like really getting chilly.
Still likes to follow Steve.
Yeah.
You ready to speak through a voice
Don't
box
get scared.
for us?
Who are we communicating with? Something today.
It's Frost as soon as you ask the question.
Tell us your name.
And now it uncrossed. I think it just said no.
I heard your name at some point.
Frank?
Yeah. Demon! Did you hear that?
Yeah?
It literally said demon. And it also said something else that I'm familiar with, which we'll talk about after.
Do you mean harm? Oh, come on. That's not cool. What harm do you mean? Oh, okay. That's not much harm.
God, I don't think I've ever seen that before. What? Tell us your real name. They like said it on here, but like it's so muffled.
Will you tell him your real name? Cross for yes, leave it open for no. Makes sense, because if you find out their real name, it's a good way to beat them.
Tell us what you want. Food? I heard it say food. Something new.
Go figure, every time we talk to that thing, it's always me, right? Oh, come on.
It said yeah. It literally said yeah.
It said yeah on there and yeah
Oh, what the
here.
hell was that?
Yo,
Oh, that might have just been you.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
getting close to it.
Yeah.
okay.
Come on, give us a straight answer. What do you want? What, you want me?
You want him? Or you just want to cause chaos? And okay. You just want to cause chaos. Got it.
Tell us on this box here right now. Are you here to cause chaos? What the hell was that? You hear that like squeal?
Yeah.
Sounded like it said a little bit.
Yeah. Why do you want to cause chaos?
And they're pointing at Steve again. Steve's the reason why you want to cause chaos?
Do you not want to be on camera?
That was a no. Sounded
Well, we want you on camera. We know you're here. It said bye and then right here.
That last part was very interesting.
What did you hear?
I don't know, but it sounded like very distinct.
Yeah.
It's like, look at us or something.
Well, a lot of the times, actually every time that we've gone through a voice box or trying to communicate, it's always stated itself as well more than one. It's always said that
Could be multiples.
there's multiples or there's like,
Yeah.
you know, X amount. So it's never said I, it's always been we.
Yeah.
So a little interesting on that end.
I don't know, I'm trying to like figure out a good spot that will.
Huh.
Come on, make this thing go off right in front of us.
Are you capable of doing that again? You still here?
What, are you taking a break all of a sudden? They're cross?
Yeah.
We don't got time for breaks.
I can't explain that one.
Why are you pointing at me? Well, you want a beer? I got extras.
Come on.
Cerveza?
I mean,
Set up your other table.
here, you can have this one. Here, I'll put it right here.
Oh, they untwined it and went right to it.
Come on, go for the beer. If you want it so bad.
It's right there. Up for grabs, yes.
Yeah. I know it's very tempting.
When's the last time you had a beer? You're pointing at Steve again. Why are you pointing at Steve again?
I've never seen those change directions so often like that.
Like they're just
Yeah,
going,
I've literally
man.
never seen that before.
I've never used these before, so like.
Alright, well I guess I'm gonna drink the beer since you don't want it bad enough.
Oh, that.
What the hell, man?
Okay, come on. Like.
Here it is.
That's
off.
Come on! Do you really want that beer, right?
You want the beer? No?
Oh. Oh, come on. No, that's too on point.
Okay, dude, I've literally never
Dude,
seen
come
that
on.
before. There is no way.
Come on! What the I'm not even moving, dude.
Dude,
Look at my
I know,
hand.
I can see that.
Look at my freaking hand right now. That.
What the fuck? Dude, can you, like, somebody explain that?
Okay, my hands are straight.
That's
I'm
insane.
I'm not. Alright, can I put these down?
Whenever you're ready, but
It's. Oh my. Off. No.
That's crazy.
That's not. That's no.
Right? Like that? Okay, let's try this again. Beer?
Come on.
Dude, what is going on?
That, like. Bro. It literally feels like somebody's pulling the rod.
I know, I can tell. That is so I've literally never seen that happen before.
Like.
Wow. But you won't make anything else happen, but you want the beer.
Wants to follow the beer.
Right? By the way, did anybody fart?
No.
Okay, that's not good.
Oh. That's
Yeah.
not good.
Do you smell that? Like almost like boiled eggs?
No.
No? Just me?
Okay, well, that's not good for you.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's crossing now after you said that.
Is that you? Are we smelling you?
Do
Okay.
ghosts smell like sulfur?
Demons do. It's called brimstone. So it's like the smell of like hell,
You agree?
so to say.
Okay.
Is that where you came from? Did you come from hell?
Well, that was a definitive.
Yeah.
Okay, we got it. You're from hell. You can open them up now. Wow. All right. I don't think I'm
Oh
sleeping
my
tonight.
God. Yeah. So our plan here is to essentially sleep here tonight because I mean we do have it until tomorrow morning. Are you gonna bother us while we sleep? We know you
Oh,
like to do
yeah,
that.
that was fast.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, because I think you've had a lot of instances while you sleep, which is
Or
really,
just in bed in general.
yeah.
Yeah, I've had something run up on both sides of me where I thought it was my cat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my cat wasn't in the room, and I'm sure it was my lovely friend here that's moving these rods around. Yep. All right, cool. I'm glad you're here. And it felt like something running up both sides of me and depressing the bed over my sheets. So like,
It's a little up.
yeah.
It's weird because it's like he's shy all of a sudden. He doesn't want to show up on any of our equipment.
Just the rods. He likes to show
But
you
he's
that
definitely enjoying those
he
rods.
still wants your beer by the looks of it. Oh, come on.
Dude, I've literally never seen that before.
What the hell?
That is so wild.
Why?
I kind of like it though.
Like a magnet, beer magnet.
Yeah, like,
right?
like.
Because
Dude,
I've literally never seen
I'm
this
not
before.
moving.
Maybe it's like a static electricity thing.
I don't know.
Dude, there's like,
How, from a beer?
Yeah, I don't know.
like,
I don't
like
know.
no,
Like it's.
it's dead on.
That's crazy.
Look, as he moved.
Yeah. Like, dude. I'm learning that.
He's gonna shoot you with lasers now.
No way.
Come on!
Did you have that in frame?
Yeah, it
Oh my
turned
God.
towards the wall.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
So there can't be like static electricity.
No, 'cause you're
from
way too
that
far now.
far. Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense.
You're way too far.
That's crazy, man.
it wants cerveza.
Apparently, I mean, like I said, you can have that one at any point. Feel free. Oh, there you go. See, are you going towards the beer?
Is it like directly pointed at the beer if you were to go through the wall?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
It is. It's like dead on to like
Yeah,
the beer,
yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
like right on this ledge where the microwave is.
Magnetic beer? I don't know.
Here, go have the beer. It is so cold in the kitchen.
Look, what did you do with the beer?
Nothing. I didn't even move
It's
it.
like,
As you did that, there was a noise somewhere.
yeah, I heard it.
All I did was literally step in here and put the little cap all there.
All right, so these work.
I mean, it does kind of make sense. So if whatever we're dealing with is actually demonic. They do say that, things like drinking alcohol and stuff like that technically is sort of like, because it's like mind altering, it's technically kind of like a sin when it's,
Right.
Over the top kind of drinking sort of thing. It's a concept, right? So maybe that's why it's so attracted to the alcohol all of a sudden.
That's
Which is weird though, because like we were literally moving it, and like that should not happen.
That was on point.
Yeah.
Like as you
That
moved,
was
it was
the
just
weirdest
like.
thing, and you weren't moving at all. Like there was no
I
way
held
to...
steady. You put the camera right there to my hands. You could see there was no like perfectly still.
That's crazy. I've literally never seen that before. Only Frank. Come on, chuck that beer right off the counter.
Just don't break the window.
Or drink it. Drink it right in front of us. Come on.
That'd be so fun. See all disappear.
Right?
Just like. What? Put that with the beer.
Well, if it goes and stands there, come on. Are you attracted to the beer? Then go to it. I mean, even if it chucks it, it's going to be a huge mess to clean, but
Yeah.
worth it. Totally worth it. Alright, I guess you're not that strong. I still think you're kind of weak.
I removed a couple metal rods, but.
Alright, I guess we'll take a break like you are.